Welcome back, guys. Thank you, Seba, for sending it back to the desk. Congrats to Murtical on winning the Nixus Community Top 5 and winning this HyperX Quadcast mic. Now let's get ready for our grand final between Lovermangenius and Spark. Hopefully we'll... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Absolutely. So happy to be here. Synchro got sick and tired of trading off with me, so now we're going to do this together.
That's right.
So,
I bet y'all never thought we would be in the same room.
I mean, it's been a back and forth for sure.
That's right. Hey, if you just put a beard on me, like the same person.
I don't know. I'm a little bit thicker than you, so
See,
I think
the camera adds 10 pounds. It's all right.
Wow.
And we're going to hop into this game. Let's get it for the grand final, possible bracket reset for Spark if they can take the first series.
So Lovermangenius is coming from the top here. They came in from the winners finals. So they just have to get 3 wins here.
That's right. And Spark, coming from the lower bracket, Lovermangenius had a very long wait time going into the grand final right from the start. So Spark has had a lot more games coming into this match.
And you always got to wonder if that kind of thing is going to play at least a factor in game 1.
That's right, especially Spark coming off of a Game 5 overtime win. You know they've got to be hype.
Yeah, exactly. That was an intense game that went the distance, and I'm hoping that this one goes the distance as well.
That would be the hope, maybe even a bracket reset after this first series.
So here we go. This match is kicking off pretty even in the first minute.
Back and forth. Looks like Lovermangenius is going to find one. A minute in, catching the first goal. Pickle just out of position, schmacked, taking him over the top. Back to the kickoff we go. Pickle taking it into his own corner.
No, here we go. It looks like Lovermangenius is going to try to carry this one back. Pickle's looking to get this equalized. And here we go. Pickle carrying this one over to the midfield.
Looking for Swoog. Pickle going to try to take this up over the top, and BML is going to try to take it out of his back corner now.
And BML was really on fire the last time I saw him. He was doing some terrific shots, and I'm waiting for this Lovermangenius to go back into the form that they were, especially in that winter final. They were insane. The shots were coming in. The team synergy was amazing. So definitely looking forward to more of that coming in from this team.
That's right. Coming in undefeated. Spark having the first loss to put them into the lower bracket. They've had a long trek with lots of matches, especially that last one being a long Game 5, drawn out. Our first Game 5 of the whole night, actually.
And first Game 5, and it went to the OT. You couldn't ask for much more for that.
That's
and I mean, I would love to see a bracket reset. I want to see Spark carry this one, and that schmacked is going to get this one almost into the net, carries it back out, and Lovermangenius holds on to this 1-goal lead in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Pickle going to look to take to carry it over the top, though. Schmack going to clear it off his backboard, and Swoog going to try to carry it back in the midfield. Going to take his time here. Flicks it over one, but not going to be able to take out the second one. Pickle's going to have to recover. Low boost situation for Spark here. Going to have to work carefully to not get caught out by Lovermangenius.
And you can see the speed that Lovermangenius plays at. They're so quick to the ball. Every chance that they get, they're definitely there. And they're not giving Spark a lot of room to breathe, except there was some breathing room right there. The ball falls in front of the goal, and Spark able to capitalize. Swoog with a terrific pass. And as soon as, again, I start saying something about their speed, Swoog's like, check this out, I got speed too. And Pickle puts that one into the center of the net.
That's right. 2 minutes left, and we're tied up in this Game 1. Very back and forth. It's going to be a long, drawn-out series from these two. We can already tell. Unless somebody just grabs a hold and takes it for the ride. It's going to be a long match. Schmacked with the goal, though, right off the kickoff.
And Splash is absolutely right. BML puts this one off the sidewall. Smack's going to get the shot onto the side there, and Swoog couldn't quite get back to it. Almost had the save. Lovermangenius goes back up by 1, and let's see if we can see if Spark's going to equalize here. We got 2 minutes left, so plenty of time. No reason to panic just yet.
And we see the differences of kickoff there from both teams. The first time, Lovermangenius cheating up on the kickoff, able to find that goal where Swoog went for boost. Where this time they both cheat off the crossbar, though. Another save coming out from Swoog. What is... Oh, it's falls in.
Oh, Swoog, you madman, almost had this save. The bump comes in. The third defender, as Synchro himself would say, was there. And BML just barely gets that one pass. If Swoog could have recovered inside the net, he could have got back to that because that was such an amazing touch there. But now Lovermangenius is up by 2, and now they could coast through hopefully the rest of this game number 1.
Not if the kickoff goal comes in through here. Schmacked clearing it off of his backboard. Pickle finding it on the backboard again. Counterattack opportunity for Lovermangenius here.
Smack's definitely taking his time here, looking for all the kind of plays that he can to unfold in front of him, not really wanting to throw that ball away, trying to get good 50s. And right now, Lovermangenius seems to be in control of this game.
Ooh, rough dunk over the top of BML. Gonna find it. Swoog taking a goal back.
Synchro, I'm just not going to say anything anymore because I say it and then all of a sudden the opposite happens. I'm saying, hey, they have control of this game. And Swoog said, well, I mean, again, stream sniping. I think that's what Spark's been doing this entire time.
Hey,
and
if you don't say it, I will. So one of us is going to have to take the blame for it.
I'll take the fall. I'll take the fall for it.
1 goal down for Spark here. Has to find one in the next minute and a half or they're going to lose game 1 to Lovermangenius, which could be a huge advantage to them with having to go through a bracket reset. They're going to find another goal, though. Quickly off the kickoff, Lovermangenius re-extends their lead to 2.
And the kickoff goals continue to come in for Lovermangenius. At least a second. I'm not sure if this was the third one, but they are so quick on the kickoff and the follow-up that I think Spark's going to have to look at what they're doing wrong on the kickoff and either go for maybe a switch up on their kickoffs or they need to start playing back with the second man instead of pushing forward.
And they get beat out again, barely missing from BML, though. Both teams cheated and Lovermangenius coming out on top of that. Swoog with a huge 50-50 and almost another one there. Big bumps from BML. Going to take advantage of the low boost situation for Spark. Coming across the backboard, looking for a double touch at the angle. Holy!
And what a double touch it was. BML, the madman, 0 boost, picks up the 100 right there, and he actually gets a bouncer off the ground to pop it over the last defender, taking Lovermangenius up by 3, and this one's quickly getting out of control. Spark's going to have to find some footing really quickly.
If they don't get the kickoff situated, too, they're going to just keep losing them down and down.
And twos, you can't afford to always be on the defensive as soon as you get the kickoff. You know, you got to start producing some offense because you don't have the third man back to really bail you out.
That's right.
So you really got to start getting the offense flowing in for Spark. They got to start getting some kickoffs going their way, or else they're going to start losing the series very quickly.
Here's an opportunity if they can pounce on it, though. It looks like Lovermangenius is a little bit low on boost. Looking for a dunk there. Pushes it past his teammate. Trying to drift back into position. Going to get caught out again off the crossbar and the post. Pickle's going to carry it back out. Close call for Spark there, just escaping by the skin of their teeth.
And there was a little bit of miscommunication there. I think that they were trying to go for a play, and then Pickle was coming in very fast, and Swoog kind of hit it backwards there. So that miscommunication there, you haven't really seen too much of that coming in from Spark. They've been very coordinated in their attacks. So maybe it's just a little pre-game jitters, knowing that they're up against a titan of a team in Lovermangenius. And
there's a goal back for Spark, though, calming the nerves down. Lots of double commits coming out from them, though. They've got to settle that down and get the communication rolling again. Huge dunk from Swoog there, just beating Schmacked to that ball and pushing it into the goal. 10 seconds left. They need to carry this momentum ahead or if they're going to do anything with it.
And that was a very close touch there. I thought Schmacked was going to get in front of there and they weren't going to catch it, but a fake kickoff does come in. That's going to launch the ball all the way to the other side.
And a demo as well.
Schmacked almost gets another bounce shot in there, and this one's going to probably touch the ground here, and Lovermangenius is going to take game 1 in our grand finals.
That's right. They're taking a 1-game advantage, and they don't have to worry about the bracket reset. It's going to be a long game if we keep going that close. Spark has to figure out those kickoffs, though, or they're going to have a lot of trouble going through the rest of this final. We could see another sweep if they don't get it under control.
Yes, the kickoffs definitely were not going in favor of Spark whatsoever, and you have to wonder, I can't really see when we're on the director's cam, are they just not changing it up enough? Or are they just constantly doing the same kickoff? And, of course, maybe they're also not efficient enough in a speed flip kickoff, and maybe Lovermangenius has noticed that, and they're taking advantage of that immensely in this game number 1. So let's hope that Spark can come back in game number 2, fix a few of the issues that they had in this game, and really capitalize and show us what they're made of.
That's right. It looks like they were trying to switch stuff off back and forth, just trying to switch off from cheating up and going for boost there. But they kept getting caught out when the ball would be pushed to their side. BML and Schmacked were ready for that ball to be pinched out to the side and capitalize on it.
And BML and Schmacked was really good at doing counterattacks. They would really see each other downfield, and there were so many shots where they would just bump it over the last defender, and then the other teammate was already just sitting downfield waiting for the ball to fall into their embrace, and they just stuck it in the net.
That's right. And Spark just not able to find those shots and take advantage of where Lovermangenius are making those mistakes, because they are coming out there, just not in the right position for it. Pickle's going to look to carry this over, though. Schmacked taking advantage of the flick, though. Is BML equal to this pinch? Yes, he is. Schmacked going to try to carry it back out. Swoog with an opportunity here. Hits it into the crossbar. Schmacked going to touch it to the side for safety, though. Looking to carry this back out for a counterattack. Gets caught up in his wave dash. Up for it again quickly. That is some great speed from Schmacked.
And here comes a shot from BML. There's no defender back. Schmack beat them all to the ball and beat him to the punch. And like I said, here's BML. He's already looking downfield here. And Swoog actually was to the side. We couldn't quite see him there. Just too slow to the ball.
The true speed from Lovermangenius really coming out there. Schmacked getting back up to the ball real quick after messing up his wave dash. And then BML beating to the second touch. Here's a pinched kickoff, though. That's kind of scary for Lovermangenius. Pickle going to look to capitalize on that start. Schmacked taking it all the way down to the corner, though, and Swoog going to have to collect this and move out. Tries to touch it over BML, but BML is going to have an easy touch over the crossbar. Pickle and Schmacked meeting up high, trying to collect that ball to where they want it to go. Schmacked looking to carry this full take and boost to work with. Touched over the top by Pickle.
What a shot coming in, and it looked like Pickle and Swoog had a little, again, miscommunication. Looked like Pickle wanted to go for that touch, and so did Swoog, and they just seemed to miscommunicate. So both were left in this awkward jump that each one were kind of just sitting there floating, and then it left Lovermangenius open to get the touch off the backboard and put them in a vicarious predicament.
Yeah, and Lovermangenius having a boost advantage most of this game just simply because Spark are wasting their boost on double commits when they don't have to. When they're going up for both, when they're both going up for the ball on defense, they're wasting at least a half a tank of boost for one player that's not even getting a touch, and they're getting called out for it because Lovermangenius can just take the boost out of the corner, and we're going to see another goal out from Schmacked. Taking the speed, Spark caught out again.
Swoog wanted to hit that challenge, thought that he had that one lined up, but Schmacked was too fast, just bounced it off the sidewall to himself. A little self-pass and another splash into the net. Lovermangenius up by 2 with about 3 minutes left to go. Sparks really got to start finding out what they're doing. They don't want to end up on the match point already when they have to go through an entire bracket reset in order to bring this one back.
BML going to find another one, though, right off the kickoff yet again. Spark cannot figure out these kickoffs. Looks like Pickle kind of gets caught in no man's land. Can't decide if he wants to get the boost or cheat up and just gets beat to the sidewall. BML taking advantage of that mistake there.
And at this point in time, if you're Spark, you've got to start thinking, is it even worth cheating up right now? Maybe just kind of play a little bit further back, play a soft cheat instead of so aggressive because you've gotten beaten out at least 3 to 4 times and given up that many goals. And at this point in time, that could really be the difference maker.
And if Spark don't get it together and they lose this game, they will be on match point after 2 games in our grand final. No chance at a bracket reset if that happens. Spark have to get it together and quickly. They got to figure out their kickoffs, and they've got to get some offense going. They haven't had a real opportunity in a good minute. Here's one, though. Pickle finding the 50-50, Schmacked equal to it, though, on the goal line. Boost advantage, though, to Spark here after taking that corner boost. They've got to figure out something. They're both kind of in this corner. Is BML quick enough to wrap around this, though, with Swoog in front of him? Swoog with a huge save.
I thought that fake was coming in so hard. I thought BML had that fake, and then Swoog was able to play patient, called out his bluff, and gets the save. And now a counterattack opportunity, but BML also there. Swoog's going to put this one towards the corner, and easy clear is going to come out. And here we go. Spark still hasn't been able to find that spark in order to get their first goal of this game.
Spark looking to keep the pressure here. They've been able to keep the ball over the orange half for the past couple, like 30 seconds to a minute. They've got to keep this pressure up, or Lovermangenius is just going to work their way back out, get the boost advantage, and then take advantage of the mistakes. A huge demo for BML. They're going to relieve a lot of pressure with Pickle not being able to do anything. Looking for a bump, too. Gets the dunk. Schmacked, forcing his way through after BML runs interference on the rest of Spark.
And even here, look at this. BML is going for the bump. Swoog did well to dodge it, but at that point in time, he is at the wrong side of the ball, and Schmacked could see that and just went to the left side and put that in.
What a game, too, for Lovermangenius, taking a 4-goal lead with a minute and a half left. Spark have to turn something around. They scored 2 goals in the last game towards the end and just haven't been able to perform the same way this time.
And, you know, sometimes we talk about how a team could be kind of cold from sitting too long, but also a team could be refreshed from not having to play so much. The stress isn't there. The mental game is still pretty fresh, and so Spark could just be, they've been in a long haul right now. They've been playing a lot more games than what Lovermangenius has, and Lovermangenius seems like they woke up in this game number 2.
That's right. They must have taken that 3-hour nap that Chat was talking about earlier, just waited out this game, got warmed back up when they saw we were coming into the losers finals and said, hey, it's go time. Yeah. Spark's tired now. They've had a long day going through that whole lower bracket. Just trying to regain here, almost finding a goal. Schmacked going to try to take this out of his own corner. BML kind of awkward on the goal line, but no boost for Spark here.
And we see that quite a bit coming in from Spark. They have the opportunities, but when they do, they don't seem to have the boost nor the advantage. And every time they do get a shot on goal, BML or Schmacked is just being amazing at the saves. And this one's going to bounce off the crossbar dangerously. Schmacked's going to put this one in, though. And that's a 5-goal lead with 18 seconds here. There's not much that Spark can do. What they need to do is take a deep breath, relax, and just get their head straight to go into this, because they have to win 3 games straight just to get the bracket reset.
With 18 seconds left, they just have to think about what they're going to do to start off Game 3 and get going.
And we have Prominent Chief throwing in a joke here. Spark seems to be losing their luster.
Nice one.
Ban him. Ban him from the chat.
Get him out of here.
We're the only ones who get to make bad puns. Good shot by the submissive here, though. Almost connects to the back post. But this ball's going to drop down, and it looks like Lovermangenius wants to try to get one more for the road. Pickle's going to keep this one up. Rule 2 in full effect right now.
If Pickle scores, this could be a huge confidence thing going into round 3. They've got to do something.
BML going backwards, going to drop this ball down, and here we go. We are at match point for Lovermangenius, and Spark has got some work to do for themselves. They absolutely have to figure something out here. Synchro, in your opinion, as a highly rated player, what do you think Spark needs to do right now to get back into this?
Well, I appreciate you calling me a highly rated player.
Well, you're higher ranked than me, so anybody higher ranked than me is highly rated.
Well, I appreciate that. But in all honesty, it looks like the speed from Lovermangenius is really the thing that's killing Spark. They're just taking all the boost and not allowing Spark to create any chances that are really threatening for them. They're taking it easy. They're watching the advantages that they have, and they're taking that chance. And here's another one for Schmacked, barely cleared off by Pickle.
Good touch coming in, though, and again, another kickoff opportunity there. But here's a good read coming in from Swoog. Is going to drop this one into the net, and some life, a spark of life is back here with Spark off of BML's touch here.
Spark taking advantage of BML's touch. Swoog just touching it straight into the corner. Doesn't even need Pickle to do anything there. They've got to carry this and run with it now. If they don't take this advantage right here, Lovermangenius could run away with Game 3 and end it in 4 minutes.
And you wonder if BML thought that touch was going to come off a little bit different. He seemed like he just kind of drove off after that touch, and I wonder if he thought that was going to bounce more out instead of directly to an opposing player.
That's right. It looks like Spark are trying to keep up the pace here, but Schmack taking that corner boost is going to be a huge deal for Lovermangenius to keep this attack going. Double commit from Spark here, looking to take the 50 with BML. Good challenge there. Swoog going to look to take Smacked and take the advantage here.
That was an insane touch by Pickle. He did pre-jump that, and there was a double commit, and he had to use almost all his boost to get back to that one to keep Lovermangenius from tying up this game. And so right now we do see some offensive pressure. That's an open net, but nobody there to collect. Pickle, great pass, but Swoog was just a little bit out of position, and he's not going to get to this one. And now there's a bump play coming in, and there's a little bit of freestyle.
Own goal.
No.
Schmacked would have hit it wide. Swoog just catching that at the wrong time and putting it into his own net. That would have gone wide.
Oh man, and you got to think that one's going to get in their head. Spark's got to recollect himself and keep on going. That was a really good read, the freestyle play coming in from Lovermangenius, so don't let that get in your head, Spark. Keep on fighting.
And it looks like Spark really have picked up the pace. They're just not getting the boost steals to take advantage of Lovermangenius. They always have enough boost to make the defensive play, and Spark just can't make anything happen out of it. They're getting beat to the ball when they don't have the boost, and Lovermangenius are just taking advantage. And there we just see an unlucky goal. But what are Spark going to do to counteract it and take advantage in this Game 3? Another dunk from Schmacked, taking a goal up on Spark with 3.5 minutes left. Plenty of time, but Spark, they've got to figure out how to get this ball out of their defensive half. Another double commit coming in there, even if they had made the save. Who's going to get to it when they've both wasted all their boost?
Nobody was back, and the thing was, as you looked at that touch from Swoog, and it went straight to an opposing player. BML was sitting on the sidewall. Don't know if he didn't see him, but if that was the case, there was great positioning from BML, and he was able to get that touch right back down to schmacked. And schmacked puts another one from the bar down ski from downfield, and we're up by 2 for Lovermangenius in this game. And right now, Spark is trying to hold on to this life. The tournament life is coming to an end if they can't figure this out.
Spark caught out again. Schmack just absolutely whacking it from the back half of the field, taking it all the way down. Nobody from Spark. I'm trying to mix schmacked and Spark. Schmarked.
They got schmarked on hard today.
BML going to look to carry this, though. Taking advantage of another one. Looks for the double. Can't find the angle. Spark have to take advantage right here. Schmacked up again quickly. Spark can just not beat Lovermangenius to the ball. They can't take advantage of any misplay that Lovermangenius has created. Another open net opportunity here.
And if you look at BML, I have to look at this guy right here because his carries have been phenomenal. He's able to slow down almost all the plays that Spark is putting together. And when they do get a little bit of pressure, he gets the ball cleared from his half just on 1 tank of boost. And I know that sounds like a kind of crazy thing to say, but he really is just getting the ball. And here comes another shot from Schmacked again. The carry comes out. There's nobody there. He gets a mid-air demo, and Schmacked has nobody to worry about besides to put this one towards the goal, and that goes in. And up by 3, Lovermangenius is looking to close this out in 3. They're ready to take home that trophy.
BML with a huge brain play there, noticing that he's going to miss the ball and picks up the demo on the defending player. Leaves it wide open for Schmack to put in. They've taken a 3-goal cushion in Game 3. If Spark can't do something soon, 2.5 minutes is not a long time for 3 goals.
No,
that's just to get to overtime.
And you saw the double commit coming out again. There was one player net and one coming off the back wall there, and the double commit comes in again. And it's like you said, Synchro, every time there's a double commit, there's a waste of boost. But here comes a good touch and possibly save, but Pickle's going to put this one in. They're only down by 2 now. They're trying to stay alive. That was a great touch over the player, and another touch to get it past BML. He couldn't quite get it back to it. What a crazy game. Hopefully Spark can keep up the momentum here and bring this back against Lovermangenius.
BML even getting Goomba stomped almost gets the save there. It's very close for Pickle. He's got to do more like that, though. Taking a corner boost here is good, though, but BML coming across the field. Spark falling apart on the kickoff yet again. Pickle just not taking the ball where he needs to. Takes advantage of the boost from Schmacked, but BML just too quick there. Pickle hitting it right to him, and BML just slapping it in the top corner. 5-3 with 2 minutes left.
I think we should call this grand finals, the how to win with kickoffs right now, because Lovermangenius has just definitely been on the offensive almost on every kickoff. There hasn't been a lot of time where Spark has been on the offensive. There comes another shot off the bar, though. And BML and Schmacked actually double commit to that touch. There is a little bit of opening if Swoog can get this ball over to Pickle, but there's another double commit.
Another double commit. Nothing going to come out of it. It looks like they're taking, oh my, off the crossbar. Schmacked getting kind of lucky there, almost. Goes in for Spark to bring it into a 2-goal game. Pickle saving that Swoog. Going to look for the counterattack. Got to go now. He's going to score it, though. We're going to be within a 2-goal game and a minute and a half left. Can Spark come back to life with this last bit of this game?
And there was no reason for Lovermangenius to go for that shot and that touch.
None at all.
They're up by 3. They could coast for the rest of this game. Maybe they're just trying to do a little style. But definitely puts this back in the wheelhouse of Spark, and so that could come to bite them if Spark continues on with this momentum.
That's right. It's not just about making the highlight reel. You want to take home that grand prize, you're going to have to earn it here. Spark looking to go back on the offense, though. They need to go quickly if they're going to do anything. But they also have to keep BML and Schmacked from getting back into the goal. Pickle going to take advantage here. Can he wrap around this one? No, it's going to roll up. Big opportunity for Spark here, gone. Lovermangenius kind of getting fortunate there with the ball rolling up. They overcommitted again. Not surprising after what they've done. Huge bump from Swoog here.
Got all the boost in the world, but couldn't quite get it there. The demo does come in from Schmacked, and that's going to slow down this offensive play quite a bit. And time is running out. Crazy challenge coming in from Pickles. We got only a minute left, and we only need 2 goals from Spark, but also Lovermangenius just has to hang on for a few more seconds, and they'll take the grand finals.
Lovermangenius not looking as clean as they did, but they're getting the important touches. That shot coming in, Schmacked was just quick enough to get up to it. Huge double touch here, blocked by BML on the goal line. What a save to keep them in their lead of 2 goals.
And then here we go. Swoog was looking for Pickle. Time is winding down. We're at the final 30 seconds. Spark needs a goal. They need it now, but that demo coming in from Schmacked is definitely going to put a wrench in their plans here.
Swoog looking to take this. 18 seconds left for 2 goals. It looks very unlikely. They have to score now, and they have to get that kickoff together as soon as it happens.
Oh, we know how that kickoff goes, so even with the goal, we had hope, but this final seconds are winding down. BML's going to let this one bounce out. Swoog's going to try to put this in, or Pickle's going to put this in.
It's a chance, Andrew. It's a chance.
Oh,
There's 3
word.
seconds left. BML goes AFK in the corner, just lets this roll over, probably waiting for boost, probably thinks it's over. 1 goal down with 3 seconds. This could shift the entire momentum if Spark are able to take a goal here.
And so you're saying there's a chance, Prominent Chief, there is, but they have to win this kickoff, which hasn't been their forte. They
take a fake. BML Smack going to look to put it down in his own net. It hits the ground.
Try to take him to
oh
the
my
next game.
goodness.
Try to take him to overtime, but Lovermangenius couldn't even own goal to take it there. And it looks like they're going to be our grand champions. They're going to take the first ever Rocket League tournament open here at Equinox. And what a game. They did really well. Spark just couldn't ignite there, couldn't really get what they needed going. And then in the end, Lovermangenius comes in, sweeps it. I don't know.
Dominant performance from Lovermangenius.
I'd like to see the rest of the bracket because I can't see all of it right here. But I want to say that I think they've pretty much swept almost every team.
Yeah, it looks like they've come through pretty much 3-0 throughout the whole bracket, at least from the top 8 that we've seen. What a finish from Lovermangenius, coming off that hours of break and just taking a dominant win over Spark, who didn't have to go through the whole grueling task of what the other team had to of the losers bracket.
Oh my goodness.
But still, coming off of a win in the losers bracket, being warm going into that final match, just not able to create any chances out of it. And Lovermangenius take a dominant win over Spark.
Spark, I commend you. You made a great climb back up to the grand finals. I really was hoping that you can definitely get that together. Second place, definitely you placed really high in this tournament. Of course, there'll be next month. We'll have more in the future, so you could definitely try your hand at it again. A great tournament, though. I did appreciate them climbing back, but Lovermangenius was just the dominant team this time. Right. They were too fast to the ball. You just couldn't really see anything offensive-wise coming from Spark, and they were constantly trying to make crazy saves. So what a showing from Lovermangenius. GG, they deserve the win.
Very well done. Lovermangenius taking home the $100 grand prize plus the 2 HyperX Cloud headsets. Spark going to be taking home.
This is my mic.
The mic is going to Mertical
for
winning the Nixus top 5.
Which, let's just talk about that for a second, if we could. The fact that, I don't even know, is that a new mechanic? Can we call it a new mechanic?
Absolutely insane. You rarely see a player get a reset off of another player. And as Seba said in the video, in a comp match of all things, what a shot. I've never seen a comp shot like that before, and I've seen lots of montages. That is top tier. Well deserved.
I like that more than triple resets, you know.
Oh yeah.
I watched the Ford F-150 Open, and I'd have to say, as much as I enjoyed seeing some of those shots, those setups were a lot different. Like you said, to get the team reset and get that pass out to the mid, absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how the person played it. I could barely get up to the ball most of the time for an aerial. So really, it's beyond my skill set to do that. So just hats off to Mertical, hats off to Lovermangenius. They showed us a really good strategy, really good 2v2 gameplays. And I'm absolutely excited to be here and to give this casting out here for everybody. We thank you so much for stopping by. Cory's audiovisual, thank you so much. We have to thank the OKC Energy as well as HyperX for assisting us and letting us do this tournament, sponsoring this. It wouldn't be possible without them. And of course, Equinox. Absolutely terrific. Great production here. I appreciate everything so much. We appreciate everybody for stopping by.
Yes, thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Nixus, for hosting that event. Congratulations to Mertical. Congratulations to Lovermangenius of BML and Schmacked on taking home the dub here, getting that money. Hopefully, we'll see you all back at the next event.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next month event. We can't wait to see that. We can't wait to get into it. Hopefully, we'll get some more talent, somebody who can take down the reigning champions. Hopefully, they come back because we definitely want to see them return and see if we can get a few extra talent in here for sure. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. I'm Beavertooth. This is Synchro.
We'll see you next time.